One of the most important topics in the Holy Quran is the topic of spirituality. In fact, when you look at the Holy Quran, one of the primary duties of the Holy Prophet, as mentioned in Surah Al-Jumu'ah, verse number 2, is to help people achieve tazkiyatun nafs. هو الذي بعث في الأميين رسولا منهم. And then Allah names and He lists the primary duties of the messenger. يتلو عليهم آياته ويزكيهم ويعلمهم الكتاب والحكمة. You notice that even with the order, يتلو عليهم آياته, He delivers the message first. But in order for you to understand the book, in order for you to attain hikmah, you have to purify your soul. Tazkiyatun nafs is the prerequisite of true ilm. Tazkiyatun nafs is the prerequisite of wisdom. So there is a lot of emphasis in the Holy Quran and Hadith literature on the topic of Tazkiyatun Nafs. In the ayah that I began with from Surah Al-Anfal, verse 24, spirituality is presented in this ayah as an invitation. Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu, O you who believe. It's interesting that Allah is already talking to mu'mineen, but He's inviting them to something that is even greater than iman. It's something above it, beyond it. يا أيها الذين آمنوا استجيبوا لله وللرسول. There is an invitation that has been given. If the prime minister of a country gives you an invitation, you feel honored. If a king extends an invitation, you are honored to respond to that invitation. What would you say about an invitation that's extended to you by Rabbul Alameen? And look at the greatness of Rasulullah. Allah says, whenever I invite, Rasulullah is the partner in the invitation. يا أيها الرسول يا أيها الذين آمنوا استجيبوا لله وللرسول إذا دعاكم لما يحييكم. There is an invitation to do what? What's going to happen? Allah, who is Al-Hayy, He is absolute life. He is Al-Hayyu alladhi la yamut. And the only created being after Allah Azza wa Jal that has achieved optimal spiritual life is Rasulullah. Allah and His Messenger are inviting you to that which will give you life. Everyone in this room is biologically alive. Your body is comprised of cells. Your respiratory system functions. Your heart is pumping blood through your body. You're physically alive. You're biologically alive. But there are only a few people who are spiritually alive. As I mentioned in the previous nights, Rasulullah speaks about a tragedy in the human condition. An-nasu niyam. People are asleep. They're in a spiritual comatose. إِذَا مَاتُوا انْتَبَهُ. You know when you go to the cemetery? If you go to the graveyard, the cemetery, what is typically written on the tombstone? Rest in peace. But do you know what is actually a more accurate thing to write on the tombstone? Now you are awake.
Hey,